Developing a skincare routine that actually works is one of those things that I think you have to go through a few iterations and a lot of trial and error before you get to the point where you just know what works. And for me, I think I finally gotten to that soft spot, so let me show you what I use. We're starting off strong with this Youth to the People Superfood cleanser, and honestly, this is the tried and true cleanser that I can use in every scenario, whether I'm traveling or I'm at home, whether I'm in the middle of a breakout or my skin is flourishing and doing the best that it can do. And even when I feel like I'm starting to see texture, or maybe we're in the healing process after a breakout when we're trying to attack those dark spots and blemishes. This cleanser is such a deep cleanser that isn't abrasive or completely stripping of the moistures of your skin. The other thing that I want to point out is this clean scrub. So you need to invest in the same clean scrubber for cleansing because your dirty, nasty little fingertips have oils in them that are horrible for that overall health of your skin. And if you listen to nothing else I tell you, and if you don't listen and or watch this video any further, please listen to that. The next step is going to thoroughly improve your skincare routine is using disposable face cloths instead of a washcloth that you would wash on a weekly basis. So the first step in this process, I do use my hands, but of course I make sure that my hands are clean first. And then I do that to pretty much get majority of the soap off, and I'm just like scooping the water up and allowing it to drip off of my face. And yes, it's actually necessary to do that so that the disposable towel is not soaking up the soap and it's actually cleansing the water that's dripping on your face. Now, I do normally always still have some soap somewhere, and that's perfectly fine. But for the most part, we want to get most of the product off of our face. The other thing about these disposable towels is that they do an amazing job of soaking up so much that you'll be thoroughly surprised. Now, toners, they're based on what's going on with my skin. This is obviously an Acne exfoliating toner, and I like this one when I'm in a breakout, when I'm trying to clear a breakout up and trying to prevent one. Now, I like that snail mucin to prevent, and this glycolic acid, honestly, this is when my skin is in its best shape. Now, the Clearly Topicals, this is a acne fighting mask. So you're in the middle of a breakout and you really need to put something on your face that's going to dry out those bumps and really suck out the gunk. Put this on. You need to have some time allocated though, because you really need to let this set for like 30 minutes. And I don't always have time for that. So I don't feel like I always get the best use out of this. Even in this particular scenario, I didn't have enough time to let it sit for an extended period of time. And you don't need to like put this on and get in the shower or get in the tub. You really need to be in a dry climate. Sometimes I actually cleanse it off with soap, but sometimes I do this step because at least what's in my pores will continue to still work and fight off whatever bacteria is below my skin, causing the breakouts and all the drama that I didn't even ask for. So this is me using a new disposable towel because we're not nasty and we're not disgusting and we have enough. Now, in the middle of a breakout or on the brink of the end of it, I like to use these blemish cleansing pads. So they really help to fight acne, but they also help to kind of tone your skin to prevent it. The Centella cleansing pads, these are when my skin flourishing. It's like a cleanser. It really feels like it's getting your skin clean. But these Medicube Red Succinct pads, these are literally the best thing when I feel like my skin is on the brink of a breakout, I'm in the middle of a breakout, or I'm healing my skin to make sure that we don't have another breakout. It is one of those kinds of cleansing pads that it definitely works, but it's not super aggressive. You might have a little bit of a sting, but I promise you'll wake up tomorrow and whatever little bump you thought was about to take place on your face and form a mountain, it will change its mind. And you can have this pad, the Red Succinct pad, to thank for it. Medicube has an amazing array of pads, but that one does an amazing job. Now, this is a new addition. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but it's for dark spots. So you start with this serum, and this serum actually feels really moisturizing. It has niacinamide in it, so that's probably why. A few drops go a very long way, but I like to concentrate this particular serum on the spaces where I actually have dark spots. I'd actually suggest that you do this probably day and night, not just in the morning. Or not just at night. I think if you do it double time for like a day and then not the next day, you'd probably be able to get better results quicker. So I'm highlighting where the dark spots are, and it comes with these patches. So once you put the serum on, the follow-up step to that is to apply apply these patches. Now, you also need to make sure you plan for these particular patches because you are going to need to let them dry, and they really need to be transparent. Again, I never really have time for that, and I really need to like do it once I drop baby girl off and come back home, because I'm sitting at my desk, I'm checking emails, I don't have meetings right away, and that would be the perfect time to allow it to just work the way it needs to. A lot of these masks and patches and things like that, they need to be completely transparent. That way you know that they are effectively doing exactly what they say they're going to do on the packaging. Also, a little bit of commotion for the fact that it's a heart. Is that not the cutest part of this entire product? I've been hoping to try this for a while, and finally the product's company sent it to me so that I can try it, and here we are with hearts on my face, as happy as can be. As you can see, I didn't have enough time to actually let this sit, but that's fine. We will later. Now, this is the Centella Spot Cream, and this is specific for when you're in a breakout and you want to concentrate a certain area. Y'all saw them bumps on my face. So as you can see, my problem areas are like my cheeks, my forehead, and sometimes my chin. And I most often always apply products highly concentrated there. This is the Clearly Spray. It's like a follow-up to that mask. And this is some Abrutrin, and this helps with like dark spots and lightening it. And I used to use this on a completely consistent routine, and then my skin got really clear and I stopped. So this is your friendly reminder to do what works and continue using it. The Ordinary's hyaluronic acid is always going to be a top tier option on my list. Hydration at its core. The Momuki Banana PDRN. Oh my gosh, y'all. This literally needs to be in everybody's skin routine because it's so moisturizing. Now, this is one of those serum sprays, and I'm thoroughly surprised at how radiant my skin is at the completion of using this. So if you haven't ever tried this and the cream that goes with it, try it. Now, sunscreen is a requirement. So this is a moisturizing sunscreen. So I either pair it with this Acne oil-free moisturizer, or I pair it with You to the People. They have a Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. And then we've added a new step into the process. You to the People has this retinol and collagen. It's a neck cream. You can use it on your face, your neck, and your chest. And let me just tell you that this is the most refreshing piece of skincare that I probably have ever experienced. After seeing my skin glowing before I'm getting ready to wind down for the evening, it was also about the fact that it's so creamy and it's so moisturizing, and it just feels so refreshing as it penetrates through your skin. Now, the larger benefit for this particular product in particular is that you're gonna wake up with glowing skin. So as you see me now, I woke up like that the next day, and I didn't even realize how glowy and radiant my skin was until I like walked past the mirror and realized, oh my gosh, this product is amazing. The other key here is when you're using neck creams, swipe up. You're welcome.